So what we have here is just some dice roll mechanics that I've made. The game just takes care of the game engine takes care of the physics for you. You just set the objects to be collidable and to be affected by gravity. They fall, they collide with each other, they land inside the tray. But the part where it detects which number is rolled is a little bit more complicated. I'll show you how all that works. I've also got something set up for detecting a double 6 roll. Numbers on the right hand side is just, you know, orange for the orange dice, blue, and then the white number is just the two dice added together, the value dice added together. Just show you how all that works. So what we've got is just a camera, which fixed camera angle for the thing. So here we go. We've got these two force appliers which basically throw the dice at each other. So that's the first way that I get some sort of like motion going on. Got another one over here. So you got that. You can see the arrows here. Just basically throws the two dice at each other. So we get a little bit of interaction going on. And then we've got. So these are just all our variables in here. And then here's where all the stuff happens. So we got. So here, what happens is I've got these keyframes set up, and what they do is they rotate the dice before they're actually thrown. So what they'll do is you'll have a random number chosen between 1 and 6 here, and all it will do really is it'll just do this. It'll just basically rotate the dice so that they're not always facing with the 1 pointing upwards when they start rolling. Like sometimes they'll be facing up with the 5, and that just adds a little bit more randomness to the rolls. What we got after that? So those are all the force generating. That's just the it basically gives a random value to the force, so they're not always being pushed at the same speed. And then we've got what have we got? This is the stuff that waits for the dice roll to finish, and the way that's handled is there is a movement sensor, rotation sensor, and they basically send a signal when they detect that the dice have completely stopped moving. That just sends a signal so that the calculation can start for the numbers. Got the controller sensor in there. That's just so that you can re-roll the dice when you press X. Got a few little sound effects for impact. That's pretty much it. And then the way it detects which dice face is facing up is just using these rotation. What are they called? Rotation sensors, orientation sensors. I think they're called. I've renamed it. But yeah, so basically the way they work is, so I've got them set up so that each face has, like, you know, that arrow there. I've got another one there for the 4, and when they land inside the detection zone there, that just sends a signal, and I've set those up so that, you know, when the 4's pointing up, you know, it sends a value of 4 to the score detection, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You see those rotation detectors in that action there. So you can see that 4 didn't trigger because it's not pointing straight up into the zone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dice roll with a little bit of randomness going on.